I've heard some great news lately for you, Saunders, and I heard Neil Pickup from Arm Wars was interested in getting you a match against Devon Larratt, left hand. Wow, bro, that's an opportunity right there, bro.
Yeah, that
So,
would be a dream match. That would be a dream match for sure.
do we have
Uh,
any info on that? Do we have any inside thing you could let us in on? Is it looking really possible for September or still up in the air?
no, not really. Don't have any particular info at the moment. So Neil just told me, maybe that's possibility. He will talk to Devon.
Hold on one
Uh,
second. I'm watching Coach Ray as you were talking, and I just seen a little eye twitch going on. Is there a little secret side going on over there? I think they might
I
know
don't know. I
something.
don't know. I know nothing.
Oh, I think we might be finding out a little something
But
here.
that would be a dream match for me as well. For sure. Awesome. That would be great.
My question is, now if you get that match, bro, do you go up in weight or you just stay where you're at? I mean, because it would be going down in September, so I don't know how much possible weight you could get up there.
I think the limit was like 242 pounds, something like that. Don't know what will happen officially, but I would probably start preparing for Worlds after East versus West. So I would most likely change my diet up a bit, maybe go a little bit carnivore. So probably would lose some of the weight, maybe gain some muscle instead, and just prep for Worlds, and uh, wouldn't be doing any particular prep for Devon, I don't think, because there's just not much time. So just staying in shape, staying healthy, uh, yeah, doing what I can to maintain the shape I have at the moment.
Coach Ray, what's your thoughts on that match?
There's Sandris cannot lose in that match. Like he's win
It's a
or
win.
lose, like it will be very hard to win versus Devon. It doesn't matter how good you are. But you would still it's a match versus Devon, so everyone on the planet will know about it. So I think it's a great match. It just shows like Neil knows arm wrestling, and this is how much respect or how high he thinks about Saunders. So I think that's great, because on the right arm he wants to set him up with John Brzenk. So yeah, I think any of those matches, Saunders is the luckiest guy in Latvia right now.
Well, I've been working very, very hard for years, so finally something coming my way. So
Yeah, bro. I mean, we see your videos, bro. It's like nonstop, bro. I'm like, dude, this dude lives in the gym. I think he's got a cot in the back of the gym. He just stays there 24/7, man.
basically that's what's happening.
That's great, bro. That's dedication. I love that, bro. I'm the same way. I just love training, bro. I could live in the gym, no problem. So yeah, bro. Wow. John Brzenk with the right and Devon with the left. Wow, bro. That is the respect that Neil is giving you, man. He knows, bro, the caliber of an arm wrestler you are. That is just next level, bro. And I agree. Either one of those matches, that's what you need, bro, because I know in your area and your side of the world, everybody knows you, but not so much over here. I'm expecting after this East versus West, though, that name's gonna start flying around a little more. But you get one of those matches, bro, you're in the spotlight, man. That's like hitting the lotto, bro. Hell yeah. So my next question is, Coach Ray, what have you been doing for training, man? Because you're gonna have your hands full. And when you listen to Ryan, bro, he feels like this is not even a match, bro. He's just kind of just doing this just to have fun. So what do you think when you hear Ryan talking like that, man? Do you believe you are the underdog coming into this?
I think for my motivation, I haven't thought anything less. Like I am the underdog. So what that means I have to train as much possible, as often as possible, and given, work on my weaknesses as much as possible. So there's less of them. So I haven't counted, but there's been only 2 days where I haven't trained at all since East versus West 3. So that's like full 9-8 weeks nonstop training. And there's been only 1 day where I took it off for right arm. So last Saturday I competed just with left arm. We had Baltic Open, and I didn't compete with right arm, just because my match with Ryan is the most important thing for me right now. So he has given me like great motivation. Like if we like from the starting positions where we were, I would say, yeah, clearly Ryan is the favorite. He's bigger and whatever he believes, and I was pretty good coming back from Europeans, coming back from USA, from all the craziness this year, but I wasn't as good. Right now, I'm in my best shape ever. Like I know it definitely. There's if Ryan, like I said this so many times, like Ryan says he's elite. I don't believe he's elite, and he says he will beat me or whatever. If he beats me right now, he's ridiculously strong because I know, with everyone I've been pulling, with everyone I've been training with, I feel the best I have ever felt, both arms, so if he beats me, I will give him all the props and I will say like, dude, you're like most likely your top 5 in Latvia as well, or something like that. Cause that's how good I feel right now. So, I don't post, but I train every day, nonstop, 3 hours every day. There's, like I said, 2 days off for 9 weeks. So
Ray, who's your main training partners? Are you and Sandris training on a regular, or is it
no,
more?
Saunders lives like 150, 80 miles away from me. So Saunders, he's moving his own ArmWrestling gym and stuff. So I train alone. Most of the times I train alone. I spar with the best guys, that we have, and I change them. And yeah, but I for this one, I trained alone. Giannis was away on vacations and everything else. And I don't need anyone at this point. Like I feel good. So yeah.
Sandris, how do you think that match is going to turn out between Ryan and Coach Ray? Be honest. Don't worry. He's not gonna. Don't give him the eye.
No, it's really 50-50, I think. I was surprised with the shadow stake though, but I don't know how that happened. But I don't think the Ray's bigger of an underdog than Ryan would be. I think the match is very well balanced, and it could go either way, really. And I don't know where it will go. Maybe some weird stop in the middle. Maybe Ray top rolls him and Ryan just tries to push through without the hand. Maybe Ray goes to press and we have a hook war. So it's really interesting, and I really can't predict this one.
So I got to ask you, we see them putting up videos, Ryan and Lachlan, that is, and they're showing the weights that they're moving and all. So Ray, my question is for you first. Are you doing the same kind of lifts as them, and how are your weights compared to Ryan? Would you say stronger, or you're not as strong?
Well, whatever Ryan is doing, I don't consider that training. That's like, that would be like you go in a gym and you don't train, but you just try some PRs. You're like, how much can I lift on a bicep? And that's your whole training, So I train completely different than Ryan trains. I don't know what he does. I don't know, if he at all, I like whatever he says, I believe I'm stronger almost everywhere, like whatever he believes he can do, like it's hard for me to explain this, but think about it like this way. If we would say, let's do deadlifts, and let's say we try deadlift with the best form possible. At one point, Ryan would, be in full kitty and just trying to jerk the weight up, while I stay with my, back flat. At the end, he might lift 5 kilos more, but he's effed up. So I'll never go there. I never go there. Like I don't have anything to prove to anyone, at this point, or if that makes sense. So
I have the same question for Sandris as far as you and Lachlan, because I know you love the gym.
Lachlan, on the other hand, trains smart.
Okay. So yeah, but I got to say, dude, you were saying with Giannis the other day that you didn't like their form. You were saying that Lachlan's form wasn't that good. I do remember you saying that.
Yeah, she's training smart, but he loses form most of the time. He sometimes goes for too heavy weights for, again, some reasons, and he loses the form. I think if everyone can, like, if you look at how the exercise should look and how it ends up looking, it's different things. So Lachlan's doing way better job, and he can handle, like, with even if his form breaks, he can handle incredible weights. Yeah.
So Saunders, how does your weights stack up with Lachlan? Because I know, bro, you two are just hilarious together, bro. You guys compete over everything, bro. Who answers back first? Who, like, it's just hilarious being around you guys. So I can't wait to hang out with everybody in Turkey, bro. It's definitely going to be an experience. But I do want to know who is winning with the weights.
Again, hard to say because he's not really posting a lot of his training. I think I'm the only one who's doing that, so maybe giving some advantages to my opponents, but I don't care. I know what I can do, and the weights I move in the gym directly translates on a table as well, and the weights I'm moving at the moment are just by far the biggest I have ever moved. Some of the weights that were my maxes last year. Now, like, I'm working with them, I'm warming up with them, and then stuff like that. So, yeah, with Lachlan, it's always fun.
What's the percentage gain you say from last year? Is it like 44%? Like, what are we talking here, bro?
Close to 44%, I think. That's right around the amount. But with Lachlan, we have been very competitive for years now, and always pushing each other. And I don't usually do that, but this time, went a little bit off my program because he did that lift a while ago with a multi-spinner through pronation, and I thought I'd give it a go, and managed to beat him. Then he answered with a bigger weight, shittier form but bigger weight, and then I answered as well. At the end, I beat him, and then he understood, that it's probably not a good idea to chase these weights. So, because I can do this all day, but I don't think he has a conditioning to keep up with me.
So would you consider yourself the favorite in this match?
Considering all the factors, that the experience, the well-roundedness, and all of those things, I think I should be the favorite. Yeah, maybe 60 to 40, 70 to 30% favorite, something like that.
Ray, your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, Saunders is the favorite. He should be favorite. All the achievements, everything else. Lachlan is yeah. We talked with him, and he said, like, it is geological problem. He's kind of, it's hard to travel outside. It's terrible, and there's no big tournaments anywhere. And I think he's one of those guys. Like, I love Lachlan. I think he will have a bright future in arm wrestling. I think Saunders is just more achieved now. He's incredibly versatile, like, great endurance. He's ridiculous on table. And if Lachlan beats him, I'll be very, very impressed. Very, very impressed.
Me too.
I got to say that Lachlan is definitely at a big disadvantage just because he doesn't have the high caliber training partners to train with. He's got Ryan and all, but I mean, as far as like in all Australia, they're really they're trying to catch up and all, but you definitely would have the advantage with that. But the one thing I got to say about Lachlan, knowing Lachlan, man, is that dude is a very smart at training. He really knows his stuff, that powerlifting background, and he's also got some serious genetics, bro. When you look at the boy's forearms, bro, like the insertion point is like, it literally just start all the way down at the wrist. I've never seen a forearm start down there, bro. It literally, his wrist is like the same width of his forearm. It's just crazy with that. So he definitely has some genetic gifts and all, but it's going to be a test for him because we all know Sandris got some crazy experience, man. You've been on the world stage for a long time. You're competing for world championships, and you're winning Europeans and all. So you definitely have the experience.